Shakespeare project. It is a globe theater made out of gingerbread. So we're going to share with you some facts that I learned about the Globe Theater. The Globe Theater was built between 1597 and 1599 in Southwark, on the south bank of London River's Thames, funded by Richard Burbage and built by carpenter Peter Smith and his workers. The timber for the Globe Theater was actually reused from wood from the theater, an early theater owned by Richard Burbage's father. The Globe Theater was built as a large round open-air theater. There was a roof around the circumference of which covered the seating, leaving the theater to look like a donut from above. At the base of the stage was an area called the pit, which held the groundlings, people who just paid 1 penny to sit and watch the performance. As you can see, my groundlings are in here. I'll show you at the end of the video. Part of the stage was called the apron stage, a rectangular platform that thrust out amongst the audience into the pit. William Shakespeare was a shareholder who owned 12.5% of the Globe Theater. As a young writer, Shakespeare bought shares in the theater and this benefited him financially as he grew in popularity. Color-coded flags were used outside the theater to advertise the type of play to be performed. A red flag was a history play, a white flag was a comedy play, and a black flag was a tragedy play. You would never see them all out at once, or that would be one crazy play. The crest above the main entrance to the Globe Theater was inscribed with the motto, Totus Mundus Agit Historium. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? That's Latin for the whole world is a playhouse. Outbreaks of the bubonic plague were so serious in London that the Globe Theater was forced to close in 1603 and in 1608 to restrict its spread. That's kind of funny because it goes along with the coronavirus happening right now. But the Globe Theater burned down in 1613 when a special effect on a stage went wrong. The cannon used in a performance of Henry VIII set light to the thatched roof, and the fire quickly spread, reportedly taking less than 2 hours to burn down completely. After burning down in 1613, the Globe Theater was rebuilt on the same spot in 1614, only 1 year later. The Puritans brought an end to the Globe Theater in 1642, with the order suppressing all stage plays. In 1644, the Globe Theater was turned into tenement housing, ending 85 years of turbulent history. And if you didn't know, I didn't know, I had to Google it. Tenement means like an apartment, but like it was dirty and old, and so the Globe Theater got turned into like just a bunch of really dirty apartments. In 1997, a third version of faithful reconstruction of the Globe Theater was built as Shakespeare's Globe Theater, close to the original site on Southwark. This new Globe Theater was built using 1,000 oak trees from English forests and 6,000 bundles of reeds from Norfolk, and those were used for the thatched roof. And so those were my facts. Now I'll bring you up close so you can get a better view. Okie dokie. So that's the whole thing. It's all made out of gingerbread. These are my little groundling people. They're Sour Patch Kids. They have benches here, but the groundling people actually didn't sit. They had to stand in the pile of dirt and just watch the stage. And this is my stage, which they called it the apron stage. It actually looks like a whole lot like the inner apron if you thought that was the top and then this is the bottom. So the people like in the windows up here, they all got a better view, and the people over here. So they had to pay more than just 1 penny like the groundling people. So that's my whole Shakespeare project. Oh yeah, and that's Mr. Shakespeare. He has some crazy hair. That's made out of paper, by the way. And then, so thank you for watching. We'll see you guys later.